Fátima المحمود, co-curator of Fashcultivate. Fashcultivate started off as a research that we wanted to build on testing the limits with the palm trees. The date palm tree has been a significant representation to the UAE and the region. We wanted to know if we can take that further with the projects that we've presented in the exhibition and the research.
My name is Hela Kekso, and in my piece Palm, I explore the ways in which we can reincorporate the palm tree into our lives today. The palm tree was something we were once really dependent on in terms of shelter and in terms of protection. We derived a lot of nutrients from food, from the dates, and I kind of wanted to bring that back with the element of the hand and the hand woven. And so we used fibers from the palm tree that were then spun into yarn, and then I hand wove each of the elements individually, and I patched them together to kind of further emphasize the sustainability with the no waste kind of process that I always incorporate into my work, but also incorporated the element of protection and trying to have a woman create her own means of protection for her body.
I'm Faisal Malak. I'm a Palestinian fashion designer based in Dubai. I'm really happy to have participated in Fashcultivate. My piece, Rippling Shadows, is a surrealist dream vision of the palm tree in the format of inspired by the 19th century Renaissance shawls produced in Paris. And taking all the elements of Emirati traditional culture that are related to the palm tree, like a boat or a house or a structure, in this piece.
Hi, my name is Hassan Suwaidi. I'm a printed textiles designer, graduate from Loughborough University. And my piece is called Rashid. It represents every Emirati traditional woman who have been growing up with a palm tree surrounding them and have been a major part of their culture and their childhood. My grandpa owns a palm tree farm, and from then it's been a massive part of my childhood and growing up and my family and culture. I've taken three aspects of the palm tree, which is beauty and shelter and food, which represents my installation Rashid.
My name is Shahad Al-Shhail. I'm the co-founder of Abadia, and today we're presenting a piece called Renewal. The piece is hand crocheted by master artisan using over 8 kilos of date pits. The piece is inspired by my grandmother and growing up in Al-Hassa, which is the largest date palm oasis in the world. I remember the joy of date season and the women washing the dates and cleaning them and packaging them, and the sense of prosperity that surrounded that act. So we saw that represented in the date pit and wanted to incorporate it in a piece that brought together the joy of that season.
The exhibits of the show mainly explore the themes of shelter, warmth, and comfort of the palm tree. So when designing the exhibition, I had to keep the exhibition design and content consistent in order to create a more coherent space and at the same time enhance the visitor experience. This was done by weaving a storyline throughout the space and recreating the very essence of the palm tree. The opening scene of the exhibition is set by the play of perforated fabric panels with light, creating warm linear shadows mimicking those of the palm tree. Once this warmth is instilled within the visitors, they can then enter the space and experience and interact with the exhibits in a better way. The visitor experience is then structured through the use of visual and physical interventions that subtly guide the users throughout the space. And overall, the exhibits have been strategically aligned in a way that creates suspense in one instance and propels the audience throughout the space in another.
My name is Ghayeb Al-Masmar. I am from Earthy Contemporary Crafts Council. Earthy Contemporary Crafts Council is an affiliate of Nema Women Establishment. We empower women socially and economically through the revival and modernization of traditional crafts, and we create a sustainable future for these crafts and the artisans making them through international commercial collaborations. In this project that was funded and directed by Earthy Contemporary Crafts Council in collaboration with Dr. Sandra Piesik, who was the principal investigator on this project, where we, alongside Dr. Sandra, have explored the possibility of creating circular biotextile using date palm leaf. Earthy Contemporary Crafts Council empowers women socially and economically, date palm waste utilization, and the concept of biocircular textile has economic, social, and environmental potential that is yet to be fully explored. This is the first phase of the project, and the project continues into creating the prototype in collaboration with the Polish Institute. And from there we continue the project and try to develop the palm textile.
My name is Dr. Sandra Piesik. I am an architect and a researcher. I had the privilege to be invited by 1971 Gallery and Nama Irfi to conduct a research on date palm and date palm textiles. We're living in a fascinating time of technological transformation, and it was a complete pleasure to carry out this research in collaboration with Brunel University as well as Institute of Natural Fibers in Poland. What technology allows us to do today is to take this tiny bit of palm leaf that you could see in the tube here, that we could really zoom to 3,000 times, 50 times or 100 times to see the structure of the leaf. But where is it going to go? It's really taking us into material science and in opportunities to create new products, new materials in a sustainable, circular way in a region that really is experiencing some serious environmental challenges through desertification and climate change.
خلود ثاني, fashion curator with events such as Fashcultivate. We highlight over here two areas. One of them is research supported by Earthy Council, and the research itself focuses on areas of how can we develop a material out of the palm tree fronds. That's one part of it, and the other part is a fashion exhibition where we have 7 designers, 5 in fashion design and 2 in fashion textile. Each of them are exploring their own ways of sustainability and expressing it in a product.